Okay, we're picking me up here. Think we're doing good there. Are we doing good there? Let's see here. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, right. So, let's take a overview of Tesla. Wow, I just realized I have no idea where my chat is. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, if anybody's hopped in on the chat, I have somehow or another managed to misplace it. So, that's curious. We'll just keep going. Right now, I'm hoping Tesla at least holds the 2,000 mark for today. Let's see, live chat. There we go. Okay. So weird. So weird. So it was like totally just here. Okay. Well, we'll tinker with this some other time. I am going to see if I can throw this out on Twitter real quick. Boom. Cool. Okay, so we'll see if that gets any bitrate. So, surprise, surprise, I have no idea where is my chat. So I have a poor connection. Interesting. Okay, so for some reason I'm way too concerned right now about not having the live chat, which nobody's popped in to say anything. So, you know, not really that big of a deal, but it would be nice to have. Let's see. Okay, no. So somehow they've managed to change things up a little bit. So, alright, well, if anybody does hop in, just know I actually do not see where my chat is. So okay, this is a actual new situation, but hey, so that's part of it. I guess every other one I find something else that goes haywire. Can't seem to just get on here and have this work out like I wanted to. Okay, so back to today. You know, pre-market, everybody was thinking, oh, here goes another Tesla day. We're just gonna run up, and we're just not gonna slow down until this 5-for-1 split happens, and we drop back down into the 400s. But then, you know, we open, and I'm just assuming that massive amount of people that have made ridiculous money off of these last 2 weeks now since the split was announced, you know, they saw the chance to sell into some positive movement. So lots of people started selling. I was getting ready to go to a doctor's appointment right at market open, so I was barely paying attention, and then I was actually late to my doctor because about the time I was leaving the door, we hit this candle here, and just back to back, just that was a 4 or 5 minute drop where we went from about 2070 range down to 1927 for a low in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and what, about 134, way too much movement for one day. So as you see right up here, today's range has been a $201.48 range from the high to the low. That is unreal. So looks like people, jumped in at that low point. Once we cracked down under here, consolidated a little bit between 1970 and 2000, and then we've run up and started to sell off again, which this is actually typical for Tesla. What I usually see, there'll be a morning low point, and then a bit of a run up, and then a few little sell-offs and rises. Later today, about when I was in my doctor's office, looks like got some good bids and got ran up again, right into that 2060 mark, and sold down some more. So with the split happening this week, I've decided, after a week and a half ago, when I actually managed to get a few good trades in, and kind of got ahead for the year pretty much. Got back everything I had lost from the coronavirus nonsense when it first hit and scared the world. Got out of that hole, got ahead, and now I'm completely gun shy. Plus, I don't know how to really predict what's going to happen with the split coming up. So for this week, my plan is be chill and just kind of watch what happens. Be ready to go for next Monday when we start trading at the split adjusted price. I've got my doctor's appointments run. I've got things done. So come next week, should be here ready to roll, and that should get me going pretty well. I am actually going to see if I can figure out what this bit rate stuff is. It's saying that I need to use a bit rate of, and then it just went away. Oh, okay, there it is. Right, let's see if that is something I can control. There we go. So 95, apply, okay. Alright, so we're making a change according to something that they popped up and recommending. We'll see how that actually plays out. I still cannot find where the chat box is. Like, this is quite literally the strangest thing I have seen. Huh. Anyways, not something I can worry about right now. Maybe I'll look into trying to figure out what's going on here later. So, another thing I want to bring up, if I have anybody in that wants to talk about it, the progress they are making down at Austin at the Gigafactory build site is ridiculous. There is a little gas station being built a few blocks from my house. They started almost a year ago, and they still haven't got to the point where they're laying concrete. So it is entirely some of the strangest, slowest movement I have ever seen to build a gas. And I would almost take a bet that Tesla gets buildings up before this gas station is open. I mean, that's not really going to happen, but we'll see. It's just completely mind-blowing how fast they are pushing to get this done. So I'm renewed in my hope that I might get my Cybertruck before my 370,000 mile Tundra decides it's gonna just give up and be completely dead on me. Now somebody's deciding they're gonna call my cell phone, so silence that. Oh, come on. Where is this stupid chat? Did I pop it out and throw it to a different screen on accident? No. Okay, this is the weirdest thing I have ever seen. So, okay. Who knows? You know, I'll try to figure this out by next week. It's always something. I got a new monitor. I think that the sizing is going to be better right now. So it should be like I'm looking at a screen and it should be transferring properly to what y'all are able to see as well. That was my main goal with getting this third screen. It's of course caused some problems with hooking things up. Having 3 different monitors that are 3 different sizes probably was not the best idea, but hey, you know, we do what we got to do. So I'm kind of confident that we can hold the 2005 mark going into close. So as long as we hold 2000, I think we'll be set up for a good kind of consolidation day. We'll break this ridiculous win streak and then we can get back. Seems like down day, they kind of recover and push into the next week. I think a lot of people are unsure about what's going to happen with the split. Now what I understand is, you know, they're pretty much taking record from last Friday the 21st. Now if somebody owned a share on the 21st and then they sold it this week, the person that bought that share, and if they hold it going into Monday the 31st, that new person is going to be who will receive the 5 extra shares. So I don't think this week is really going to affect anything. I think really it's going to be the closing price at the end of the day on Friday, and Tesla may just use the 21st as their date of record for stuff. Then as we go into Monday the 31st, that price is going to be based on what closing price was on this coming Friday the 28th. So just whatever Tesla closes at on Friday the 28th, divide that by 5, and that should be what we open on Monday, you know, depending on what the pre-market does. Excuse me. So that is kind of my understanding. It's kind of like if you have 3 people right now, you've got one person that bought a share of Tesla on Friday the 21st. He holds it all this coming week. On Monday the 31st, he'll have 5 shares at 1/5 the price each for the same value as what it closed on Friday the 28th. Then say another person who bought a share on Friday the 21st, say he got scared this morning from that big drop and he sold that share, and somebody that bought it today holds it through, and then on Monday the 31st, that third person that bought the share from the second person, you know, he is going to be the one receiving those 4 shares, and that is handled by the broker, not something that Tesla is taking record of. According to Tesla's record, the guy that bought the share on Friday the 21st, that's who their records will show it is, but the broker who is distributing the shares, they're going off of who bought and sold this current week. So who's going to be the owner of the share that is getting split on Monday the 31st? So I think it's nothing that we have to worry about as traders, but it's going to be something that the brokers and banks, they all have to figure out who those shares belong to. And here we go. We got a good run up right there. Check that candle. Whew. That's a beauty. Ooh. That's what happens when we zoom in too far. So that is some volume. We go from a 10,000 share minute to a 40,000 share minute. So this is the other thing I was considering could happen. We could have a big strong push into the close. Like we could get all the way up here to the volume weighted average price, close around 2025-ish. That would be on the optimistic side of thing. I really think we're going to just hover between 2000, maybe 2020, but most likely we're going to close right about where we're at right now. If you want, we could take a look at the option chain, see if there's any clues given here. So the 2000 shares going for about 60, right at 65 right now. So they're pricing in what? Let's see, 15, 25. So they're pricing in about a 50. So people that are buying the 2000 strike right now are expecting Tesla to close about 2050 at least by Friday. Or I guess if they're buying the put, they're hoping it closes at closer to 1950. Man, can you imagine buying a 2000 call when we're $10 over 2000? Right now those things are trading about 75. So those people are, if you're buying a 2000 call right now, you're hoping that by the end of the week Tesla is at least at 2075 just to cover your premium. It's ridiculous. This is why I have just got into when I believe Tesla price is somewhat settled, I will just sell a put spread. I don't think I have sold a single call spread. I used to do iron condors, but then I'm stuck into a range, and always got hit when those unexpected spikes would happen. Like those would wipe me out. And now that I'm doing a little bit bigger size trades, yeah, we're not messing with those anymore. So put spreads, I believe in the overall ideas, and that for the most part Tesla will be going up in the long term. So I'll play it 1-2 weeks at a time, sell a put, buy a lower one as a protection, and just keep doing that consistently. Taking this week off, we'll see how next Monday opens up, and then I'll get back on here in the afternoon. We'll see if there's anything worth looking at to make a trade on. So ideally, like say if we close at the 2000 mark, say we'll just use 2000, that's a nice even number, divide that by 5, so say we open about 400 on Tuesday, I'm expecting a lot of volume coming in. So most likely I'm going to look to sell like anywhere from 350 to 400, sell that put, buy a 10 points under that put as a hedge against it to keep protection from a huge drop. But really, like I'm planning to buy a couple of shares. I'm kind of hoping to see if this is gonna, fizzle out, or if we're just gonna get huge volume come in and just run it back up to 500. That would be insane, but completely doable the way the market has been illogical for the past several months. So, and there goes that sell candle. Man, yeah, today is not the day you want to be a Tesla trader unless you are just willing to take some quick scalps and then jump in and jump out. Like I'm regretting not having a limit order in at 1950, but you know, it's entirely possible that wouldn't even have filled. It was such a quick drop underneath, and then we just ran back up. So I don't know, I think as a long-term person, buying anywhere under this current week of 2000, if you can buy in the 1970s to 2000s and you're planning to hold for the long term, should be pretty good. You know, right now I am much more focused on fast moves, and that's just the way my mind works. So right now it's overpriced for what I'm looking to do. I will be buying a few shares just to hold on to it, kind of like I got a couple shares of Alibaba, just planning on holding on to them for a while. And Tesla's gonna be next one. Buy a few shares of it and planning to hold for at least several years, and we'll just see what keeps going. I mean, it's an incredible time to be alive. I'm very happy that Tesla and SpaceX both exist as companies that we can watch their progress unfold before our eyes, you know. I mean, I was talking to my uncle a couple days ago, and you know, got to tell him like the stuff that I grew up with as a kid in the late 80s and then early to mid 90s, what we thought was just unreal future sci-fi in movies and not even really TV shows, not in those days as prevalent as they are now, but mostly in big budget movies and comic books. Comic books were great, but the things that we saw then as being this unimaginable future, just far, far away from us, those things are happening right now. This world is changing right before our eyes. We're able to watch what's going to be coming here in the future, and that is unreal to me. So I'm pretty pumped about it. I'm very happy to be out here able to watch this all occur in real time, and hey, if we can use some of the cool things that are happening to use it to, you know, try to make money, hey, even more benefits. So here we are closing in on the last minute and 20 seconds right now. Here we go, guys. Let's see. That's where we at. 2011. Yeah, I bet we'll close around 2010 or 2015. We'll see how we go. But right now, I'm kind of leaning more towards the 2010. I think we're going to have a red close. We'll be down a little bit from where we were on Friday. But hey, we're up huge for the year. I'm still kicking myself for that first week of June last year when I didn't take advantage of being at 177. Ugh. But oh well, live and learn. We'll jump back. Oh, we might have that push to 2015. We might. Uh-oh. 30 seconds. Is it going to get sold down or is it going to hold it? Uh-oh. Oh, we got 15 seconds. Let's see. What do we do? Oh, I might have been wrong. 2015 range might be the winner. Oh, yep. 2, 1. Hey, 2015 even is where we really closed. They slid in that 2014 and 20 cents. Oh man, that was exciting. Hey, should have went with my initial guess and figured we were going to be right about 2015. But hey, so fun times. Alrighty. that's going to end it, I think, for me today. Once again, I need to make a few more tweaks, figure out what happened to my chat. So if anybody did hop in here and try to chat, I am very sorry. I really don't know what happened, but my chat over here on the side is just vanished. So alright, we'll have to figure that out on the next one. So hey, anybody that swung by for today, thanks for hanging out. And once again, plan is every Monday about 2:30 Central Time. Pretty much just plan on the last half hour of market open right here. We'll see what's happening. If there's any news anybody wants to talk about, bring it in. Hopefully I'll find where my chat box got off to, and we can chat about that next week. So anybody checking this out, y'all have a good week, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.